What this visually represents is the Omniverse. What I showed you, what we refer to as creation, is our universe. Okay? And I did draw a line of boundary, meaning that's a border, meaning, okay, if that's a fence, then what's on the other side of that fence? Okay? Well, this is what lies outside. When you enter the house of Christ in the Christed realm, and you can go get your consciousness to shoot all the way to the top outside the spectrum of polarity, and you can get a little bit of a peek outside our universe, this is what you see. This is what's referred to as the Omniverse. And what we have here is that grand sphere, or that ball that both science and creation both say everything came out of. The universe we refer to, and we are physically located, right, about here, and we are just one little dot. All those dimensional levels that we referred to before, and we talked about that we know as creation, is just one little speck in the whole grand Omniverse. Out here is what we refer to as the source and the grand creation. It's absolutely colossal is the only word I can even come close to. It's enormous, colossal, huge. There just are no words that do it justice. Now I've just put dots there. There's a lot of the New Age movement teaches that there's beyond a certain level of reality there's no form. Okay, the source is just what is, and there's no form and nothing else exists. The energy that runs through all of this is that energy of what is. It's just the source. It's just raw energy. You can't think about it really, you just can't give it a name, or really it's just an energy that is. That's totally nameless, genderless, formless, the whole lot. All these other creations majority of them are what have happened before, and some are in the making. I've just drawn dots there because there's forms of existence which my brain does not comprehend. This brain I have here is very limited, and I can only present to you dots. You cannot describe what. When you're up in the higher dimensions, you have full understanding of what you're experiencing. When you come back down into this reality and you try to speak in this third dimension with a brain and a mouth and two eyes, which is made for this reality, it's a very difficult thing. The reason there's gaps, these bands spin at different, some spin that way, some spin that way, depending on the expression required by those universes themselves, the other universes. And there's gaps because some are waiting to be formed. Okay? Creation is big. And in there we call that the grand central universe. So life is far greater and far more wondrous than you ever first thought or imagined. It's huge. And we are part of something that is so great. When you look out there and you look at that cosmos, at how big it is, and you think that's huge, and you feel there's no end to that, and it just goes on and on and on. And once you get a peek outside this universe, then you really, wow, puts things into perspective for you.